Welcome to USC Aiken. I'm Todd Wilkinson and I serve USC Aiken as Director of Athletics. It's great to have you here today as we introduce our new head coach of USCA baseball, Coach Keith Gorman. Before we start with Coach Gorman, I would like to recognize in attendance our Chancellor, Dr. Dan Heimerman, is here, and appreciate your leadership of the university and your unwavering support of this athletic department. Thank you so much. I also like to recognize our former Chancellor, Dr. Tom Hallman. Thank you, Tom. He's a super fan for sure. Rarely misses a Pacer event. My fellow cabinet members, I got Ahmed here today, and another leader at the institution. Great to have him here. I'm proud of our Division of Athletics team. All our coaches and support staff, if you haven't noticed, are mostly in navy blue, all throughout the building, and they're a tremendous group, and I'm just really proud to be a part and work with these folks. Great to have some of our loyal Pacer Club members here today as well. Thank you for your support. You guys are great to us, and there are USCA students that are here. Thank you for being here, and of course, the Gorman family. It's great to have all y'all here today with us as we introduce Keith. Keith Gorman's selection as the new leader of USC baseball is a transformational hire at a transformational time in the landscape of NCAA athletics. Changing times require flexible, fluid, and positive leaders to navigate what it takes to be successful as a Division II coach. Special talents are needed to coach within Division II in today's climate. I chuckle when I'm reading about the problems that the Power 4 schools are having and how hard it is to do their job. Trying to figure out how to use $20 million to recruit students and play a game. I wonder what they would think if they had to line the field, cut the grass, or drag the infield. They need to come down in our world, and then they'll find out what it's truly like. But in Division II, that's where the coach can make a huge difference. Providing the sport that the kids love to play, but protecting the integrity of what our purpose is here, and that's educate and develop the future leaders through the sport. And this is Keith Gorman's holistic approach to coaching. Winning is important, and a lot has to go right to win one game, much less a championship. All of our Pacer coaches here, they should be commended when they put a quality product out there in this day and age. It's so hard to win. This transfer attitude that this current student athletes are embracing and moving right to the end before we start school, they're working to get their roster together, and it just takes a lot of work to pull it off. And it's my belief that the best recruiter in collegiate athletes now is the Division II coach, by far. They're the best recruiter, by far. Recruiting is the name of the game, and Coach Gorman has what it takes to recruit USCA at a high level. Coach Gorman, he'll build a culture of excellence, and it'll be sustainable, and he's a program builder. He has a relentless work ethic. He always has that gas pedal down, as many Division II coaches do as well. He's a winner. He has a national championship to his name. He's been awarded a National Coach of the Year award. The Division II baseball Southeast region is recognized as the most competitive in the country. There's 5 national champions that have come out of this region. 2022, you had North Greenville. 2021 was Wingate. 2008 was Mount Olive. 2002 was Columbus State. In 1996, when Kennesaw was still Division II, they won it as well. That's pretty strong. Now, Coach Gorman, he knows the Southeast region and what it takes to win. He did a tremendous job at Barton College and has had some consistent success against the teams that we will need to beat here at USC Aiken to become a Peach Belt champion the Southeast Regional Qualifier and make the national championship in Cary, North Carolina. And that certainly is within reach, playing out of this region. USCA has gained a tremendous representative of our university in Keith Gorman. He's all class and works for the greater good. The Aiken community has gained a talented family. As the Gormans, they have a nice roster of children. Leanna, who's not here today, is a very talented young lady with a passion for the theater arts. Ellie is here, talented golfer, and maybe one day we'll see her play in Augusta Women's Amateur. Bo's a three-sport superstar. He'll bring his all-star baseball talents to this community, and one day he'll be starring for the Pacers. And of course, the most talented of all is Keith's wife, Emily. Once you get to know Emily, I think you all will realize how great a recruiter Keith is by pulling that off. Please join me in welcoming Keith Gorman, head baseball coach, USCA.
Wow, thank you all. We don't have $20 million to recruit a baseball team from. I wasn't, but you know, first of all, I'd like to thank Coach Wilkinson. He means a lot to me personally. He has entrusted me now twice with running a baseball program, and to come from someone with his background in athletics in the game of baseball, it means a lot to me. I could not be more grateful to work for a student-centered leader like Coach Todd Wilkinson, which is absolutely what he is, and I'm going to work my hardest to live up to those expectations. And I'm not sure if you all knew, because I know he's not going to tell you, but he could hit back in the day too, a little bit. So, and another person that could hit, but not as much as Coach Wilkinson, is Mr. Dexter Harris. He might argue that point. So very grateful for him, and I think the one thing I could say about Dexter is it's really hard to find somebody or anyone really to say something negative about him. He is a great leader and loved and respected, and I don't know all the student athletes here, but my strong guess is that they love and respect him as well, which is very meaningful. I learned a long time ago that it's not what you do, but who you do it with. And I am very proud to be here and work under the leadership that is here and in place, and I will do my best to add to that leadership. I want to thank the hiring committee that was here. Thank you all for your time. I know that is a lot. You all have very special or very busy days. I'm very grateful for all the time you all spent with me. Some of you went way above and beyond, you know, just helping me understand University of South Carolina Aiken better. So I'm very grateful to you all. Hopefully I take that time and it's worthwhile to you all. I want to thank Dr. Heimerman and Provost Dr. Bridgman, Bridgman, who is not here. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for trusting me with such a great, rich tradition baseball program here at USC Aiken. I don't have a lot of, there's some people that aren't here that I need to thank. I want to thank all my coaches that I've been around my entire career. These are great friends, great men. Head coaches need critical friends to keep them in check, and that's what I've had with me my whole life. I've been blessed to have great coaches. We'll have great coaches on the baseball staff here. But those coaches have shown me a lot of grace, a lot of trust, and a lot of love throughout the years. So I'm sure they'll see this at some point. And boys, I love you, and thank you. And maybe most importantly, to all of my players, both past and present, over almost 22 years now. The reason I have this opportunity here today is a direct result of their work, their trust, and their grace in me. I get a little emotional when I think about my players, but I love you too, boys. Again, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I know how busy all of you are. This means a lot. Thank you for making me feel special here today, and my family as well. My parents are here with me, my mom Renee and my dad Dennis, lifelong educators. We're both high school teachers. My father was a 35-year high school basketball coach, and he coached baseball too during that time. You know, my mom has her roots in Oklahoma, so strong work ethic out of the Midwest. My father grew up in the housing projects of New Jersey and Hoboken, so that brings another element of toughness to the family. So I feel very fortunate to grow up in the house that I grew up with. Entitlement was not ever a part of our lives, and so thankful for them to instill that work ethic, and I guess a large measure of gratitude to everything around. So Mom and Dad, thank you, and I love you both. My family, 2 of my 3 children are here. As Coach mentioned, Leanna is not here. She is in Myrtle Beach in a youth camp having a good time. So she is Miss Personality. You all will see her. She's going to be a sophomore here. She's got a great personality. She will be involved, I'm sure, in the theater programs down here downtown. She is a special person, and I'm so proud of her. My middle daughter, Ellie, who maybe is sometimes a lot more like me, more than I want her to be. I am so proud of her, and she's going to be coming into 8th grade. She's a very talented athlete, and we're excited to see what she does in the future. She doesn't like that I'm talking about her right now, but it's too bad. And then my son, Bo, you know, who is, you all will see a lot, probably more than my other kids. His Pacers baseball uniform is on the way. He will be fully dressed on game day there. If he's not in the dugout, he will be playing wall ball behind the stadium, so please, Bo, don't hit anybody with the ball. But this is also a huge day for you all, because Bo is actually wearing a shirt with a collar on it today. So, yeah, that's big. Bo, that's big time, brother. Yeah. You know, I have great pride in my children. You know, and the reason for that is because I think they have great character. They all work very hard. They achieve high marks in the classroom, and they're very kind to people. So very proud of all of them. Maybe not kind to each other, but kind to others. And then my wife, Emily, of almost 22 years in July. Hopefully that doesn't make your stomach turn just a little bit, but thank you for sticking with me. Like any coach's wife, she is the glue of our family. And she doesn't have a lot of time to be the glue of our family either. She is a very successful professional with 2 of her partners. They own a women's owned business, and it's very successful, so they're very busy all the time. And I could never thank her, like any coach's wife or any coach's spouse, for the amount of things that they do, especially in season. Even when we're home, we're not always home, to keep our family together. And I'm very, very grateful. And as Coach mentioned, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's kind. You probably will question, as you get to know me, her judgment in men at some point. So thank you for sticking with me, even if your judgment's a little off. All right. I am so excited for classes to start here. I'm hungry to get with our guys and to meet them. I have a lot of adrenaline flowing right now just through the recruitment process and building our roster now. But the thing that I love is to get out on the field with our guys and in the office and do the things that we are going to do around here. And I would like to share a couple of points for my vision for this program. I want to say first and foremost that our young men will make us proud in the classroom and on campus. That will be the minimum standard that our guys will do. They will be productive, they will be gentlemen, and they will achieve the highest marks that they can to their ability. And we will, as a coaching staff, make sure that we are supporting them in their most critical mission here on this campus, is to receive their degree. In our community, we will create a positive relationship with all in our community. Not all of these young men are from Aiken or Aiken County, South Carolina, or even the state of South Carolina, but they will serve our community here in a number of ways, as will I, and as will our coaching staff. We will be a positive and impactful program in this community outside of these campus walls and boundaries. And then a big part is also on the field. I can't promise you the timing of how things are going to happen, or when they will happen, or how they will happen. I had a smart coach, an old cross-country coach that I used to see on campus all the time in New Jersey, and he would stop me after, we lost in the national championship one year, and I think I was in a depression for 2 weeks, and stop me, and he would always say these things to me, and I didn't want to hear it at the time, but it certainly resonated with me today. And he said, things, you keep doing the work, you keep doing the right work, things will happen for you when they're supposed to happen, not when you want them. And that has stuck with me and drives our process as a baseball staff, is to continue to do the good work every day, and then things will work out when they're supposed to work out for us. When you come to this beautiful, beautiful complex over here, the Roberto Hernandez Stadium, what you're going to see on the field are a group of young men, whether they're on the field, in the dugout, who possess true toughness. They will be tough every day that you see them out there. They will possess resiliency when things aren't going our way, and they will have a great passion for competing hard, no matter what the score is, no matter who we are playing. That I promise you. And our young men will know that, and that is something that we will strive to do every day we're on the field. There will be no exceptions to that. We will focus on our process during practice. I believe in that. Baseball is an extremely tough game, as is all sports, and sometimes you just get a little unlucky and lose a ball game even though you do everything right. So we will focus on our process and doing things right daily in practice to give ourselves a great chance, or a higher chance, to win ball games on game day. The last thing I'll leave you with about our guys on the field, I think when you come and watch us, and I need you all out there, we need to fill those stands out there, and our guys are going to be part of that too. We're going to be on campus a little bit, encouraging our students to come out, but I need you to pull your families out there, pull your friends out there. We need good support out there. We want to create a tough environment for our opponents, a classy environment for our opponents, but a tough one as well. But I do promise that you will see a consistently tough, competitive team out there on the field daily. I can't promise all the wins and losses, all right, but I will promise that, and you will be proud of their efforts. I do promise that piece. This program has a long tradition of success, and I am very aware of that. I look at some of the old coaches, Coach Warwick, Coach Thomas, Coach Gary Gilmore, who's got his old team in the College World Series championship now. I think about them. I think about Coach Wilkinson. I think about Dexter and all these men who've spent their life in the game and dedicated so much time. And I do feel that I owe it to them, all the alumni that are here, the alumni that aren't here, to give a great effort to this program, and that is what you will get. And you will hear from me quite a bit on that. We will work to put ourselves into a Peach Belt championship. That is absolutely possible here, and I think that's possible soon. Again, I don't know the exact time of that, but I think it is possible soon. I've had some success in our region and know what it takes to win in this region. If we can get through the Peach Belt, when we get through the Peach Belt, we'll have an opportunity to do a great thing in the regionals and then the super regionals. And if you can get through there, any team in the Southeast region that gets to carry in North Carolina has an absolute shot to win the national championship. And that will be the goal of this program. every year, whether we're capable of it or not, whether we're playing to that level or not. Because otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing from a competitive standpoint. We will have a goal of making it to Cary, North Carolina and winning that tournament every year. That's what we will work for. Finally, I can't thank you all enough. I am so proud, I can't say that more strongly, to be the next head baseball coach at the University of South Carolina, Aiken. Go Pacers.
Okay, thanks, guys. Well, I'm a big believer in how you do anything is how you do everything, and I think after hearing Coach Gorman's comments, we're in great hands here with Pacer Baseball. So really appreciate everybody being here to welcome Keith. Hopefully you can stay around and introduce yourself. We do have some refreshments. Please stay as long as you'd like. It's a great day. Go Pacers.